time and made me promise I'd never be in front of him again, but I'm sure that's what a lot of judges say to screw-ups like me. Besides, if everyone kept that promise, he'd be out of a job, so technically he should thank me for stealing. But I doubt he'll see it that way. The black and gold placard on his bench reads, Honorable Judge Z. Mason. Last time I was here, I wondered what his first name was. Zeke? Zachary? Xander? Zane? Zion? I don't know. Zeus? But more than wanting to know his name, I fantasized about stealing that fancy placard from right under his nose. I bet I wouldn't get much for it, but still, it would be a fun little trophy for my room. I stand, and as soon as I do, my mother rises to her feet to join me. Benjamin, back again. Judge Mason says this like his courthouse is a roller coaster that I just can't get enough of riding. The moment I get off, I run back to the line, cut to the front, and hop back on again. I remember last time you were here, you made me a promise. That promise is now broken. Tell me, why do you keep stealing? He asks.
Not everyone gets paid to sit up there judging people all day,
I say, which immediately is followed by a disappointed sigh from my mom. I see you still think this is all a big joke, Judge Mason continues as he reads from my file. Well, let's see what you've been up to, shall we? Fighting, shoplifting, vandalizing property, shoplifting, and what brings you in this time? Interesting. More shoplifting. I like to stay busy, I say. Benny, enough, Mom snaps. And I see you brought your mother with you this time. Mason looks up from my paperwork. We meet at last, Mrs. Waterfalls. Miss Waterfalls, Your Honor, and yes, at last. However, I wish it were under different circumstances. As do I. Your son has a knack for getting into trouble. I know you are here to support him, but I'm afraid with Benjamin, I have completely run out of leniency. I am here to make sure you show zero leniency, Your Honor, she says. Mom, I blurt out, but she avoids my eyes. What is she doing? She's supposed to be on my side. That's good to hear, the judge continues. Sometimes the hard road is the only one left for these kids to take. Give him your worst, my mother says, still not meeting my eyes. He's a tough guy, or so he thinks. Mom! Well, let's just see how tough he is, the judge says in a tone that reminds me of a game show host who's about to reveal what's behind door number 3. What is going on? Why are they teaming up against me? So I shoplifted a few times and got into a few fights, so what? Your Honor, my mom is just really upset right now. I wouldn't take her words too seriously, I argue, since my own mother won't speak up for me. Perhaps you should have taken her words and mine a bit more seriously, young man. We could have avoided this altogether, but here we are, Mason says and pushes his palms together like he just washed his hands. What does that mean? Does that make me the dirt he just rinsed away from his skin? I get the feeling that I've ridden this roller coaster for the very last time. I feel so betrayed. My own mother is selling me out, my own flesh and blood marching me straight to the guillotine. What happened to a mother's love being unconditional? Judge Mason clears his throat. Benjamin Waterfalls, you have displayed an unfortunate pattern that only leads to a future behind bars. If I do nothing, nothing will change. Thus, it is my decision to place you in a juvenile detention center for no less than 60 days, after which you will be on a 12-month probation period where you will be assigned to complete no less than 250